We are super excited. We are concluding our Womanpreneur program, which some of you may know that we started back in May with a partnership of Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation and we concluded in August. So, Raman, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Karen? Super
Good.
excited to be here today.
Yeah, I think we are going to announce our grant recipients, where we had 189 women total, and 17 of these women were from our Punjabi community that stepped on, and they decided to take webinars that were provided with Dora Westerlin and her team, where we had women, I think, that had just an idea of what they wanted to do as a business with no business background, as well as some veterans that have been in the business industry, and they learned so much. And it's so wonderful because at the end, there were only, I think, 10 that were chosen from Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation, and 4 of those were from for the Hidden Wealth Foundation. And we are super excited because they didn't know that they won some of the grants, and one of them happened to make it in the final top 10 with a Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation. So, Raman, you want to share that in Punjabi?
ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ 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 ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਡ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ 'ਚ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਕਨਕਲੂਡ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ ਵਿਮਨਪ੍ਰਨਿਓਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਜੋ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਨੇ ਫਰੈਜ਼ਨੋ ਏਰੀਆ ਹਿਸਪੈਨਿਕ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰੀਬਨ 180 ਔਰਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂ ਛੋਟਾ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਸੀ ਵੱਡਾ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਨਵਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ 17 ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਸੀ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਦੇ ਹਿੱਸੇਦਾਰ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡੋਰਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਾਥੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਫਰੈਜ਼ਨੋ ਏਰੀਆ ਹਿਸਪੈਨਿਕ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਈ ਵੈਬਿਨਾਰ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਅਖੀਰ ਤੱਕ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਅਕਸਰ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਕਸਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਦਾ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਈ ਲੋਕੀ ਫੇਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੈਬਿਨਾਰ ਕੀਤੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਸਿਰੇ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮਾਰਕੀਟਿੰਗ ਪਲਾਨ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦਾ ਨੈਟਵਰਕਿੰਗ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦਾ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਪਲਾਨ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਦਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਗਈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 10 ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਜੇਤੂ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਫਰੈਜ਼ਨੋ ਏਰੀਆ ਹਿਸਪੈਨਿਕ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਵਿਮਨ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਤੇ ਉਸਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹਿੱਸੇਦਾਰ ਬਣੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਉਸਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਮਾਈਂਡਡ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣਨ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਵੱਲੋਂ 4 ਜੇਤੂ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਉਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਰਹੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ ਅਖੀਰ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਦੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ 'ਚ ਬਿਆਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਆ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਾਣ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਲੈਵਲ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਆਲਸੋ ਮਾਣ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਫਰੈਜ਼ਨੋ ਏਰੀਆ ਹਿਸਪੈਨਿਕ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹਿੱਸੇਦਾਰ ਬਣਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਕਜੁੱਟ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਤੁਰਨ ਦਾ ਸੋ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਸੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿਰਨ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੁੜੇ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੋਰ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਵਧਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅਵਾਰਡਸ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਸੋ Kiran, back to you.
Yeah, so before we go on, and we are going to share with you what the grants were, how many received it from Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation, and what the grant amounts were with the Hidden Wealth Foundation, and how many of our women received it through the Hidden Wealth Foundation as well, and also what they learned. But before we go on, I want to bring on Dora Westerlin from the Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation to join us, who has been such an amazing partner through this and much more that we've been doing through the Hidden Wealth Foundation. So Dora, hi, how are you? Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing great, and you, Raman?
I'm good.
So Dora, we shared briefly about the Womenpreneur program and our partnership with Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation. So I just wanted you to share a little bit about what the grant amounts were, how many recipients you had, how many came in total, how many we had from the Hidden Wealth Foundation. And so just share a little bit about us, because or about the program, sorry, and share with us, because I think this was the first year, right? And it was really successful, so.
Yes, it was the first year, and thank you so much to the Hidden Wealth Foundation for your partnership. And we had around 149 women that were part of the 2 cohorts, but Womenpreneur had around 89 women that were part of the cohort, including the women from the Hidden Wealth Foundation. And we had a submission of about around 52 applications that were submitted to access the grants. After they were done with their 8-week session of the program, that including their marketing plan and their business pitch. So we were so excited that we had we had 1 woman from the Hidden Wealth Foundation that made it to the top 10. I know we're so excited to share that, and I know that the other 3 made it to the top 20. So we are very excited about our partnership. And I was thinking about it, Karen and Raman, but you know, you and I and Raman met about a year ago, November the 20th, and we talked about how can we partner, how can we do something good for our communities. And here we are a year later, trying to help out our community and partnering with you, the Hidden Wealth Foundation, to do great things in our community. And that's exactly what we're doing here today. So I'm so excited. I won't say the name yet, but it has been such an honor to partner with the Hidden Wealth Foundation to help the South Asian community and your community. So thank you so much for this partnership.
I remember that meeting very well, and it was just faith, right? We're sitting there in faith to say we need to do something, and we're going back and forth. So thank you. And I do believe that when our intentions are good, good stuff is going to unfold very quickly, and that's how it's coming about. So Dora, you've got a wonderful guest where we were surprised, and we are so honored to have on.
Yes.
And yeah, so who is that?
So so you know, for everything, it takes resources, and it takes funding for us to do all the great things that we want to do in our community. And we always have champions, you know, that help us out to accomplish our goals for our community. And we truly have a champion in our community, and Senior Vice President of Wells Fargo, Tim Rios, who is here with us today, who was able to provide us with $25,000 to help these women get these grants that are, you know, they're nowhere to be accessed throughout, you know, the country and even the state or our cities. So it is so amazing that Tim Rios was able to help us to provide these funds and these grants to these women. So welcome, Tim.
Hi,
Hi, Dora. Thank you.
Hi, Tim.
Happy to be here.
Welcome, welcome. What a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. So Tim, I also understand you were a judge, right? One of the judges that selected the top 10. Could you kind of share your experience on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Well, it was a great experience. You know, I think I did the least of everybody else. You know, all we did was provide some funding that matched with what Dora's great organization has been doing really for the last 20 years. And I think as judge, you know, reading through all the applications, it was just one of the most rewarding experiences. You know, the challenges that these business owners have gone through, these women, how they've persevered, how they have balanced the demands of life and home and family, and yet still are able to help their businesses come out ahead. I read through all that because they had great business plans, social media plans, budgets. They did a video, and so it was great. I thought it would take, honestly, I thought it would take maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I think I did it all over maybe 10 hours, taking notes, and maybe if I could offer, you know, some some tidbits here and there as to, how I might be able to help beyond the dollars. So it was just great. And I did want to also just congratulate those from the Hidden Wealth Foundation that did go through the process. I think it was very difficult. I think it took a lot of time, but some things that we've heard is that it also allowed these magnificent women to reflect on, who is their competition? How is it that they do their business? Can they extend their products, and what's their social media presence? It seemed like they learned a whole lot, and that's great.
That's great, Tim, and you're right. This was not an easy process because, like Dora said, we had 159 women that started, and then 10 that ended up. And with the South Asian community, we had 17 women that started, and we ended up with 4. So it wasn't, and a lot of them, I feel that, it was, they're feeling nervous. We don't know if we did it right. And we just saying, no, just keep going forward. And I know, Dora, your team was really instrumental in helping them to stay, staying up late, helping them process those applications and whatnot, but they learned a lot. So before we announce the big winner, we want to bring all of our applicants, our grant recipients on. And one by one, I'm going to have Vicky Verk, Polly, Rar Kavalgala, and Kamaldeep Kendi on with us. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you guys? So are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, so before we announce the winners, I just want you to know that we are so proud. We are so proud that you ladies stuck in there. And I know that this group ranges from somebody who had absolutely no business, know-how, to someone who has been a vet, and has had her business going for years. So I am just so thrilled that you guys were all able to find something of value through these webinars and stuck in there. So Tim is going to go ahead and share his little, his perception as a judge, and he's also going to share the big winner with us. So Tim, the floor is yours.
Yeah, well, ladies, I just want to say congratulations. This is a great accomplishment that not only did you go through this coursework, but there was a lot of homework at the end. There was so much work, and I'll tell you that I went through all of these applications, and I was just so impressed with the level of detail and just the level of, I suppose, just coming out ahead and persevering. I mean, you're fantastic. And I also understand that, the 148 applicants that the 4 ladies here made the top 20, and one of them made the top 10. So, Dora, is it okay for me to talk about the large award first?
Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations to Vicky. Vicky is the recipient of a $5,000 grant. And as Dora has said before, the best part about this grant is that it doesn't come with any strings attached. There isn't that you've got to use it for this or you got to use it for that, and then you got to report, fill out a 10-page report as to how you used it. It's unrestricted. And I think what the reason that's important is because it really puts the responsibility on the business owner to use it however they want to use it. I mean, and Vicky, whether it's for marketing, whether it's to upgrade the equipment where you broadcast your wonderful sessions. By the way, your video was awesome.
Thank you so much.
I thought you had such a spirited video. I think you should use that. It was so great. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
And if it's okay, Dora, do I also the other surprise? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, and I know that there were 10 recipients that received $5,000, and so I was thinking, and the others that did all this wonderful work. Thanks to the Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation, I understand that each of the other 3 recipients will also get $500. That I think may amount to even more than that. But congratulations to all of you. I hope that we can participate in this. I'll confess that while I was in the waiting room, Kieran, I was looking at the Hidden Wealth Foundation and so impressed with. I saw the folks on the board, including my friend Manpreet. I don't know if she's going to see this, but we worked together, and I was always so impressed with how community-minded she was. Hopefully there will be an opportunity for us to help out in the future beyond this. So just so happy to be part of this. Dora, thank you for your support, and congratulations to these magnificent women as well.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Preet was a little jealous because she couldn't join us today. So when we met, have somebody wonderful, come from Wells come on. So next time, and absolutely, we'll be working together. And thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. And I know that through these tough times, Vicki, I know is very, very important for you to receive that grant. Being in the arts, it's not a easy business to be in. So thank you. And yes, we do have more surprises for the ladies with the Hidden Wealth Foundation, which we're going to share what the Hidden Wealth Foundation was able to do for you girls as well. So thank you guys, Tim and Dora, for joining us. And I am really looking forward to working with you guys. And yeah, our board members as well. Thank you.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
So are you girls excited? 5,000, Vicki, how are you feeling?
It's great. And, as you were mentioning, the arts are one of the most affected areas during this time. And it's really amazing to get grants and funding from local organizations to support it. So this was such an amazing opportunity that you guys provided. I learned so much, and I'm just very grateful that I was able to get the funding. It's really, really amazing. Thank you.
So I know Wells Fargo had helped out the Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation. We also had Bank of the West come in and help us out with the Hidden Wealth Foundation, where we were able to have 5,000, where we had set 5,000, or Robin, you go ahead and discuss it, because I know that you're the one who pulled through with Bank of the West, and we are so grateful for that.
Thank you. So as you all know, being the Hidden Wealth Board member, I also work for Bank of the West, Senior Vice President, Regional Manager for Bank of the West. And I've always shared this experience, like how me and Karen connected. Last year, Dora also mentioned last year when we met with her after we brainstormed, we did our first South Asian networking conference, and many of you were part of that, and it's just taking off. Super, super proud. How far we've come within a year. And what a response we're getting. So, going back to that foundation, when we start, Karen and I started kind of brainstorming, and I actually talked to my boss at the time, and I cannot thank her enough for stepping up and really saying, yes, I want to give back to your communities. Let's see together what can we do. So, they supported us with the first ever, actually, not only first ever South Asian networking conference in Central Valley, but also the very first event from the Hidden Wealth. So I'm super, super proud and honored that we were able to pull that through. And with that, we've also decided, with the partnership with Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation, that we will honor our South Asian women. So we put aside some money to support women in business, and we selected 4 of you to receive $1,000 from Hidden Wealth Foundation. So that's Vicki, Polly, Kamal, and Kaval. So congratulations.
Wow, thank you.
On top of what Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation has done.
Thank you.
Right?
So as you girls remember, though, our commitment, our Bank of the West commitment was actually $5,000, because we thought we were going to at least get 5. And by the way, kudos, my gosh, for sticking it out like the way that you guys did. We are so proud. So we had an extra 1,000 left, and we thought, God, how do we utilize that? So Bank of the West did something even more. And they added to that and said, hey, the girls that didn't get the big grant, why don't we split add $500 more, and also give each of you another $500. So you'll be getting, Vicki, you've got $6,000, and you girls will be getting $2,000 each between Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation and the Hidden Wealth Foundation. So, yeah.
Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Yay.
So, let's pause and, hear a little bit from them, Karen, about, you take some time to talk about, obviously, your name, about a little bit about your business and your learnings from this program, and a message to women out there that could learn from you and can participate next year. So we'll start with Vicky.
Okay. Hi. I am the co-founder of Joel Rhythms Dance Company, which is a performing arts organization based in the San Francisco Bay Area. And for the last 17 plus years, our organization has been sharing the cultural arts of Punjab, India through dance classes and performances and curated events at all kinds of venues and platforms, from museums, performing arts centers, youth outreach programs and festivals. And it's been an amazing journey. But as you guys know, we were planning a huge Holi festival with the Hidden Wealth Foundation in Fresno right before COVID hit. So as soon as COVID hit, everything sort of came to a halt. All of our events and performances were kind of paused. So right now we're in the process of transitioning into the virtual world, which I'm still learning, but I've been able to transition doing dance classes from home, which has been great. It's allowed, so many people that don't live in the Bay Area to have access to it. So it's been a huge learning experience. The webinar that I took with the Hidden Wealth Foundation and the Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation was such an amazing resource. They provided so much information and knowledge, especially marketing. Even though I've been doing this for a long time, one, it was a reaffirmation of all the things that we've done that we're like, oh, we've done this correctly. But I think that because we're in 2020, you are basically having to retool everything. So it's like not starting over, but it's just having to reconfigure how you're doing your business now. So it was really helpful in that, learning so many different ways of marketing what you're doing in the 2020 era, and how do you, create different kinds of marketing plans. And I think one of the best things, and probably one of the most challenging, was that we had to do this huge marketing plan. Our business has grown organically, so we've just done it step at a time and figured it out as we went. But being able to, that you had to write everything down on a piece of paper and have it fully drawn out in front of you, even though it was challenging to provide all of that information, it was also very, very helpful, because it gives you like a guidepost for yourself. So I think that's going to come in very handy. So I'm really appreciative of that. And if there was something that I could tell women that were going to take the next program or want to start business, I would say, find something that you really enjoy doing, whatever it is, and take some sort of a step towards it, whether that means, talking to somebody else that is in a similar field, or doing research on it, or just any kind of a step that feels like it's, accessible to you. Do that, and then find some kind of a mentorship program like the Hidden Wealth Foundation that supports women. I highly encourage you to check out their work and take advantage of all the resources and information that they provide, especially if you're a woman. This is an all women supported program, and it's an amazing way to get started. There's so much more resources and information and knowledge out there than there used to be. And the work that Hidden Wealth is doing is right at the top of that, especially in the Central Valley. So thank you guys so much for giving me the platform and the opportunity to share what I do, and for providing funding. It's so important. And I'm so looking forward to working and collaborating with you guys in the future.
And Holi's not over.
Holi's not done. We will be back at some point.
Yeah.
Bigger and better, hopefully.
So we will need each and every one, whoever's listening to us today, their support, their participation, right? So yeah, so keep waiting. It's coming next year, hopefully.
Yeah.
If not, the year after.
If not the year after. True. Yeah. That's amazing, Vicky. So proud of you.
Thank
And
you
I
so
love
much.
it. That's the message. Every time you share, just take that first step. That's all, because I think often that's what we're afraid of, taking that first step, right? So I love that you just, reaffirm all that message over and over. Just take that first step. And there's so much
I think it just seems like we have, everything is so complex, and sometimes it seems overwhelming. You don't know where to start, but it's just starting with something. And it's amazing how many things open up, and how things coincide, and synchronicity, and you meet the right people and the right doors open up. But it's just taking that first step that's really difficult. And I think that you guys with this organization are providing that support and platform for women to be able to do that with some help. And I think that that's really, really amazing.
Cool. We'll go to Polly, huh?
Yay, thank you. First of all, thank you. 1,000 times thank you. I have been in education for about 25 years. I have no experience in business. So Karen, actually, thank you for the support. And she encouraged me to try to do this. And I thought there's no point in doing this because I'm never going to open up a business. Like, I'm a teacher. So I think I've been in education for about 25 years. And I decided that, wow, I love gardening. So I was going to teach my kids one day about gardening. And I thought, wonder, they probably know the basics. So somebody had French fries in their hand. And I asked, hey, where do those come from? And I teach some very talented kids. And I'm like, where'd those French fries come from? Oh, McDonald's. I said, where do you think McDonald's come from? Oh, they make them. And I thought, what? So I asked another student, where did French fries come from? McDonald's or fast food places. And then where do they get them from? A grocery store. And I thought, wow, I have such passion for growing things. So we decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and start off small. So we all started off with a small little plant. And this is before COVID hit. And we got kind of carried away and started doing pineapples and turmeric and all kinds of stuff. We had some mishaps on the way, but it was a hit. I went from having 2 students take the course, and then I think I have 25 right now taking the course. So I have learned so much from the business aspect of this because of Women Entrepreneur, Hidden Wealth, even Bank of the West Women. Thank you guys. This has taught me so much about the business arena. I didn't even know how to apply for a business license, or I had to apply for a business license. I thought I could just open up something and just sell it from my backyard, sell the vegetables from my backyard. And it was like, no, you have to go through a chain of command. So thank you guys so much, so much. I've learned so much. It's amazing.
You know, I learned from Polly that haldi, I did not know. And she has such a green thumb, and I thought, are you doing all of this? I went into her backyard, and it's like, holy cow. And she actually had something that looked like ginger, and she said, this is haldi. And I thought, no way. And she cracks it open, and I thought, oh my gosh, why aren't you doing this on a bigger scale? And she said, well, actually I am. So thank you for listening, and thank you for being a part of the program, because Polly, I think you really have a wonderful gift of teaching, not just teaching. You've got quite a green thumb. So I really think that you can serve a lot, you know, teaching us how to garden. I had no idea. So thank you for being a part of it.
And
And
also,
thank you for the encouragement, you guys.
yeah, no, it's amazing. And especially in this day and age where kids are so just focused on electronics and they've no clue about the, you know, just where our food comes from. You know, like you said, oh my God, it's from McDonald's, but the fries are made out of potato, you know? So this is just awesome.
Yes. And like I said, one of my students, I had an aha moment because we're going through this COVID, and they're like, hey, Miss Polly, we'll never starve. And I was like, yes, yes, that's what I wanted you to learn, that you can just grow stuff in your backyard and you will never starve. Yeah. Awesome. So thank you guys again for the encouragement.
You're welcome. Hey, you know, hopefully there's a lot more women listening to your story, and I'll say that, you know, at the end with Punjabi, I'll recap all 4 of you. But I'm really hoping, you know, your stories today will inspire many more out there that will listen to this episode.
And thank you for the grants, you guys. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll move on to Kamal, Kiran.
Thank you.
Hi, Kamal.
Sorry, I didn't know if you're talking to me or the other Kamal. So, my name is Kamal. I'm a Mehndi. I'm doing Mehndi for about 10 years, and just professionally took off, I would say, maybe in the last 5 years. And you know, I definitely wanted to grow, and usually I've been referred, like, you know, person to person, just by mouth. So I wanted to grow my my business out to social media and just learn more about everything surrounding business, and that I got great help with from, you know, a Hidden Wealth as a Womanpreneur program, just from, you know, the courses that we did in regards to, you know, how to put on social media, how to put together video, all of that content. It was just, and you know, I personally got into Mehndi because, again, it's something traditional. It ties me to my roots, and so I love spreading that art, able to just provide that to people and have people appreciate it. It brings a smile. I just needed to understand like the bit, like Polly said, the business, see how else I could expand in that field. And so me herself with one-person meetings on how to go into other that's around Mindy. So it's just been great. I would definitely recommend to all the ladies out there to try this type of programs. Not only just for like the grants and the money, but just the knowledge you gained and the information you get and how that will help with these programs for the grants. That will definitely help with expansion and product and whatnot.
Yeah, I was really surprised because you were really quiet the whole time. And so I was like, I wonder if she's going to keep going forward. And so I was so pleased whenever you're like, hey, Karen, I'm going to apply for the grant. What do I need? And I was just like, yes, you hung in there. And perseverance, right? That is one of the toughest things. A lot of times you may have somebody who has a world of experience, but they do not have the wherewithal to make it through. So congratulations. And your work is beautiful. I've looked at your Instagram. And next time we have a Mindy party, guess who we're going to call? Okay. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Kamal. Alrighty, last but not least, let's hear from Kamal, your experience and about your business.
Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you for the grant. This is going to be so helpful, especially during these difficult times where small businesses are hurt the most. And I am basically running my own freelancing business, photography business. For the last 3 years, I offer portrait photography, real estate photography, hotel photography, model photography, fine art photography, fashion photography, and product photography. I'm also a creative coach. I offer therapeutic art sessions, combining photography with fine art, painting, creative writing, and this is what I do. I recently graduated with an MFA from Academy of Art University, San Francisco, in photography. I've been just talking about photography because that is my passion. I love it. I love what I do. And when I joined this program, I was quite curious to know what all will I be learning from this, and I'm really surprised to see what all I have actually learned from this. These engaging classes, this team who is so motivated, and they're also motivating you to put your best foot forward, to do the best for you, for your business. And also like the marketing, because for every business, marketing is so important. And these classes, the way they modified and simplified the way you could market your own self, your businesses, was just amazing, was very helpful. I would definitely ask everyone to apply for this program next year, because this is going to be very helpful. You just gotta have faith in yourself and have a lot of trust in this group, because they are there for you for any kind of help. And I'm glad I was a part of it, and I'm so thankful that I received this grant. Thank you.
So so you have a unique service that you offer. When you said I do phototherapy, right? And I'm like, I got all intrigued because I love like self-growth or anything having to do with health and well-being. And so I am still looking forward to taking a session with you.
Oh, yes.
That would be awesome. And I think that even do you offer group sessions as well?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Maybe we'll bring you on and you can do a group session. with us. So that would be all of you girls, right? Vicky, your dance classes, I've taken them. I've danced with you too. It's so amazing. So Cole, thank you. Thank you for giving us your feedback. And we definitely want to keep you girls engaged with the Hidden Wealth Foundation. I think you're gonna, whether you like it or not, you're a part of it. So we will be reaching out to do more with you. So yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
So proud of each and every one of you, and thank you for these wonderful messages, Hannah. So should I go ahead and share some with Punjabi? I don't know if we can.
Yeah, and any of you girls too, if you girls can share in Punjabi, would like to go for it. Okay.
Please add on whatever I say. If you feel comfortable, please jump in and add on. ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇਖਿਆ, first of all, ਹਨਾ, thank you. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਧਾ ਪੌਣਾ ਘੰਟਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੂੰ, so if you're still with us, ਹਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਚ ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਗ੍ਰਾਂਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ, women ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣੀ, ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ। ਸੋ ਵਿਕੀ ਵਰਕ, ਇਹ ਢੋਲ ਰਿਦਮ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੰਪਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਸੈਨ ਫਰਾਂਸਿਸਕੋ, ਉਹ ਜੇਤੂ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ $5000 ਫ੍ਰੈਸਨੋ ਏਰੀਆ ਹਿਸਪੈਨਿਕ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ, $1000 ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਤੋਂ। ਪੌਲੀ ਨੇ $1000, actually $500 Fresno Area Hispanic Foundation ਤੋਂ, ਤੇ $1500 Hidden Wealth ਤੋਂ। same thing with ਕਮਲ ਤੇ ਕਵਲ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤਿੰਨਾਂ ਜਾਣਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ $2000 ਆਪਾਂ ਗ੍ਰਾਂਟ ਮਨੀ ਮਿਲੀ ਆ, ਦੋਨੋਂ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੈਂਟਰਲ ਵੈਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਵੈਲਸ ਫਾਰਗੋ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਬੈਂਕ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਵੈਸਟ ਨੇ, ਹਨਾ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਵੇਂ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਅਕਸਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ, ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਬੈਂਕਸ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਟੂ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ, ਤੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ। ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਚਾਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਆਪਦੀ ਜਰਨੀ, ਆਪਦੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰੋ, ਹਨਾ, ਤੇ ਕੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਆ। ਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਗਲੇ ਸਾਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਿੱਸੇਦਾਰ ਬਣੋ। ਅਕਸਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਿਕੀ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਆਈ ਲਵ ਦੈਟ ਕਿ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਹ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਕਦਮ ਪੁੱਟ ਲਓ। ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਦਮ ਪੁੱਟ ਲਿਆ ਨਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਬਾਹਰ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੱਥ ਫੜਨਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਅੱਗੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਵੱਧ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਫਿਰ ਇਹੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਨੂੰ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਪੌਲੀ ਆ, ਕਿਰਨ ਤੇ ਪੌਲੀ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ, ਤਾਂ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਤਾਂ ਸ਼ੀ ਲਵਜ਼, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰੇ ਸਬਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ, ਰਾਈਟ। ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ ਹੀ ਲਿਮਿਟਡ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੱਕ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਸੇਮ ਵਿਦ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਇਨਕਰੇਜਮੈਂਟ, ਲੁੱਕ ਐਟ ਪੌਲੀ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਦੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਈ ਐਮ ਸੋ ਹੈਪੀ, ਮੈਂ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਿਆਣਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਟੀਚਰ ਹੋਵੇਂ ਪੌਲੀ, ਕਿ ਸਿਖਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਲਾਉਣੀਆਂ। ਸੋ ਅਗੇਨ, ਸੇਮ ਕਮਲ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ। ਇਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਕਲਚਰ ਆ, ਆਰਟ ਆ, ਹਨਾ, turning that into business। ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਅਕਸਰ ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਮਿਲੀ, ਕਿਰਨ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਵਿੱਕੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ, ਵਿੱਕੀ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੂ ਰਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ, ਰਾਈਟ, ਮੇਬੀ ਦੈਨ ਵਿੱਕੀ ਵਿਲ ਟੈਲ ਪੌਲੀ। ਅਕਸਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਓਨੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਲਿਮਿਟ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਇਟਸ ਕੈਨ ਬੀ ਅ ਵਰਡ ਆਫ ਮਾਊਥ, ਗੋਰੇ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ, ਜਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੋ, ਹਨਾ। ਪਰ ਉਦੋਂ ਬਿਆੰਡ ਵੀ ਕਵਲ ਫੋਟੋਗ੍ਰਾਫੀ ਕਰਦੇ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚੋ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਫੋਟੋਗ੍ਰਾਫੀ, ਥੈਰੇਪਿਊਟਿਕ ਫੋਟੋਗ੍ਰਾਫੀ, ਯੂ ਬੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ, ਰਾਈਟ। ਤੇ ਵਾਂਸ ਯੂ ਗੈਟ ਟੂ ਨੋ ਦੈਮ, ਅੰਡਰਸਟੈਂਡ ਵੀ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਸਿੱਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦਾ, ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਨਾਲ, ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਸੁਪਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਆਫ ਯੂ ਫੋਰ, ਆਈ ਹੈਵ ਲਰਨਡ ਅ ਲਾਟ। ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਆਪ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ। ਅਕਸਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਓਨੈਸਟਲੀ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਥਰੂ ਦ ਸੈਸ਼ਨਸ। ਆਪਾਂ ਫ੍ਰੈਸਨੋ ਏਰੀਆ ਹਿਸਪੈਨਿਕ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਲਏ, ਚਾਹੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਲਈਆਂ, ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦੀ ਜਰਨੀ, ਆਪਦੀ ਸਟਰਗਲ, ਆਪਦੇ ਚੈਲੰਜਸ, ਆਪਦੀਆਂ ਲਰਨਿੰਗਸ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, I know Kiran will agree too, I learned a lot। ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਆਪ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ। You encourage me, to be honest, at the end of the day, ਹਨਾ। So thank you for participating, congratulations ਜਿੱਤਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ। But before I turn it back to Kiran, I also, with your support, let's thank Kiran too। I cannot, you girl, you have no idea। ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਨਾ, I will say it Punjabi so everybody will, ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਨੀ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਨੇ ਆਈਡੀਆਜ਼ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆ, right? And she'll be like, ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਕਰਨਾ, ਮੈਂ like, okay, oh, there she goes again। So it's really a heartfelt thank you to you, because ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾ Kiran, if you did not start this, ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਹ foundation ਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ, this is just a start। ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ foundation, Fresno Area Foundation ਤੋਂ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ, then we did 4 of you। So thank you for stepping up in our community। I know it's not easy, especially for us women, we know that, women of color, especially apne South Asians। So kudos to you. So proud for starting this. So proud for supporting and keep going. And it's just the beginning. So thank you. Before I start crying. So thank you. And thank you for believing in me to be part of, your foundation. And let's keep going, girls.
Yeah, on that note, I also just want to say thank you to Karen. She and I have been friends for an eternity, it seems. We've known each other for a very long time. And as long as I've known her, the one thing that she's always had is that drive, that passion to do things out of the box and to support community. And, as Raman, you were saying, it is for Punjabi women especially, or for South Asian women in general in our culture, it is really challenging to step out of the box of our roles that we're given as women. And I think it takes a lot to do anything outside of that, and then to create a foundation that provides support for other women is like such an amazing resource. So I really applaud you guys for putting in the work and for creating this platform. And I hope that a lot of women, if you're out there listening, there's a huge support system for you. Like, definitely take advantage of it. If when I was saying take a step, this would be a great step to take, is to just get in a circle of other women who are doing things. And not only will you learn something, you might also explore something that you want to do yourself. So thank you guys so much.
And I'll attest to that, Karen. Thank you for the encouragement. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even thought about doing this. So thank you. Even Raman, thank you for the encouragement. And Women Entrepreneur, like I said, they taught me the business aspect of it. But thank you. Like, I would not have started without Karen. So thank you, Karen. And I think I've known her all my life. Thank you.
Thank you. You girls are so kind.
That's such a great thing you're doing, Kiran. Seriously. I mean, every time I look at you, I'm like, the same thing I have in my mind, that, oh my God, where does she bring all that energy and ideas? And it's just amazing. And I am really, really very happy I got to know you. And from you, I got to know many other people, and it's amazing. And Raman, thank you to you too. When I met you for the first time during the holy meetings, oh my God, when I looked at both of you sitting on that table, taking notes and doing all the planning, I'm like, wow, this is the right place where I wanted to be. So thank you, both of you.
Thank you, girls. Oh my gosh. Such kind words. But, I really do believe that we are bigger and we can do a lot more than what we think, right? And I also, you asked me where I get it from. I'm not trying to get all spiritual with you, but I do believe that when we line up with life and ask, hey, how can I serve? I get flooded. That, I don't know if you guys ever watch like the White Queen in Alice in Wonderland. She's like, oh, honey, I have a million ideas before breakfast. So where do they come from? It's truly just saying, how can I serve? And I'm not alone in this, okay? You are only as good as your support system. And you girls have been amazing. Just the fact that you stuck in there, you trusted us, okay, to say, hey, we'll take your hand, okay? That means the world to me. So all of you, my board members, Manpreet Gill's not here. Thank you. Raman Singh, and of course, Raman, you're a no-brainer, okay? If you think I'm a go-getter, you're 10 steps ahead. So thank you for being a part of it. So, it takes all of us. And I do feel that if it's not us, who? Especially here in the Central Valley, we all know that this area really, really needs somebody to help connect the gap, okay? Because there is a huge gap between the new Americans and the Western community. And look on this screen, girls. If it's not us, who is it going to be, right? So it takes all of us. But I know we've gone a long time. I think we've surpassed our time, but thank you, congratulations. And we definitely want to bring you guys on board to do a lot more with you. We've got a lot of exciting things happening, especially with our mental health. Kamal, we'll talk to you about that with your therapy, phototherapy. That would be something that we can discuss as well.
So now, Karen, what I'll say is, now that you've gone through the program, if you can encourage and really change at least one woman's life out there, I think that should be our mission. If not more, just one. Support them, encourage them, and ask them to join, either reach out to the foundation, or just keep going, and you ask that person to, hey, just keep encouraging and keep supporting. That's all it takes, to be honest. Everything else, then the stars align itself. So we just got to do our part to encourage and support and be positive. And this world is a beautiful place to be.
Yes. So,
right.
okay, so Raman, how wonderful. Aren't you proud of these ladies for stepping up the way that we did? So I just want to point out that, yes, this was one piece of the Hidden Wealth Foundation's mission on what we are trying to do, is work with women, entrepreneurs, and helping build women, business women out there. But it is not just solely for, the Hidden Wealth Foundation isn't just solely a women's organization. We have different areas where we want to open this up for men, women, and young adults as well. So I just want you to kind of share that this was our first go at it. And yes, we had our Womanpreneur program, but we are looking to work with our seniors, our youth, our young men out there. And there's so much of our community that can step up and become an internal support system. And that is what we're looking to do in all areas, especially here in the Central Valley.
Absolutely, thank you, Karen. So Karen ਨੇ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੀ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ, ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਿਮਨਪ੍ਰੈਨਿਓਰ ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਐਂਡ ਤੱਕ ਕੌਣ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਪਾਰਟਿਸਿਪੈਂਟ ਸੀ, ਕੌਣ ਜੇਤੂ ਰਿਹਾ, ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣਾ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸਟੈਪ ਸੀਗਾ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ, ਹਨਾ। ਹਾਂ, ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸਟੈਪ ਵਿਮਨਪ੍ਰੈਨਿਓਰ ਸੀ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਧਾ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਨੈਟਵਰਕਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਪਲੈਨਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ, ਹਨਾ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਇਕੱਲੀ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕੀਤਾ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ, ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਇੱਕ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ, ਹਨਾ, ਆਪਣੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤੀ। ਪਰ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਆ। ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਦੀ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਫੋਕਸ ਵਿਮਨਪ੍ਰੈਨਿਓਰ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ। ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਕਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਟੈਬੂ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ ਆ, ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੰਗਦਾ, ਹਨਾ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਨੂੰ, ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚੀਏ, ਆਪਣੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਟੈਲੈਂਟਡ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਦੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਝਾਤ ਮਾਰਾਂ, ਮਮ, ਮੇਰੇ ਦਾਦੀ, ਮੇਰੇ ਸੱਸ, ਮਦਰ ਇਨ ਲਾ, ਮੇਰੇ ਸਾਸੂ ਮਾਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਆ। ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਫੋਕ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਲੈ ਲਓ, ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਵਾਟਰ ਬੁਣਨ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਲਓ, ਹਨਾ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਓਨੈਸਟਲੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ, ਕੋਈ ਈਵਨ ਟੋਪੀਆਂ ਬੁਣ ਕੇ ਦੇ ਦੋ, ਇਹ ਹਨਾ। ਸੋ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚੀਏ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹਿਤ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸੋ ਆਈਸੋਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਰਹਿਣ, ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਇਸ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ, ਹਨਾ। ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਵੇਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਦੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹ ਗੋਲਡਨ ਈਅਰਸ ਆ, ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੇਮ ਥਿੰਗ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹੀਏ ਕਿ ਆਦਮੀਆਂ ਲਈ, ਫॉर ਗਾਈਜ਼, ਹਨਾ, ਮੈਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਚਾਹੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਏਜ ਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਕਸਰ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਵਿਮਨ ਸਪੋਰਟ, ਵਿਮਨ ਗਰੋਥ, ਪਰ ਆਦਮੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਓਨੀ ਹੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ। ਤੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਹਾਊ ਕੈਨ ਵੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ, ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਦਮੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੇਮ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਦੇ ਯੰਗ ਯੂਥ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਛੋਟੀ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ, ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਹਨਾ। ਸੇਮ ਥਿੰਗ ਵਿਦ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਐਂਡ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ, ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਉਹ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਚਲੋ ਵਿਮਨਪ੍ਰੈਨਿਓਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਪਰ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਿਮਨਪ੍ਰੈਨਿਓਰ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ। ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, ਚਾਹੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਪਲੈਨਿੰਗ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਐਂਡ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਨੇ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਫੋਕਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੋੜ ਆ। ਆਪਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਆ, ਪੂਰੇ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਕਿਰਨ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੁਣ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਨਾ, ਠੇਠ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਹ ਪਿਆ ਏ। ਚਾਹੇ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਵੀ ਆ, ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੋੜ ਆ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟਰਾਂਸਲੇਟਰ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਈਵਨ ਚਾਹੇ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲ ਕੇ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ, ਮੇਰੇ ਮਮ ਹੋਣਾ ਦਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਓ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਟਰਾਂਸਲੇਟਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਉਹ ਉਵੇਂ ਦੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਜੌਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ, ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਾਉਂਦੇ, ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਦੇ। ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਸਿਰੇ ਤੱਕ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨ, ਜਦੋਂ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਭਾਸ਼ਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਲਪ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਆ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਲਈ। ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਆ। ਸੋ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੀ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ, ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੈਡਡ ਆ, ਕਿੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੇਧ ਲਾ ਰੱਖੀ ਆ। ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਐਟ ਦੀ ਐਂਡ ਆਫ ਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜੁੜੋ। ਆਈ ਲਵਡ ਇਟ, ਕਿਰਨ ਨੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਟਾਈਮ, ਟ੍ਰੈਜਰ ਔਰ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ। ਚਾਹੇ ਆਪਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਦਿਓ, ਜੇ ਸਮਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ, ਆਪਣਾ ਪਤਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਕੋਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਜਾਂ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਣੇ 4 ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਵਲ ਨਾਲ, ਕਮਲ ਨਾਲ, ਵਿੱਕੀ ਨਾਲ, ਪੌਲੀ ਨਾਲ, ਇਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਗਾਰਡਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰੇ ਸਬਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਗਾਰਡਨ ਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਵਿੱਕੀ ਡਾਂਸ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਚਾਹੇ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਟੈਲੈਂਟ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਖੁੱਲਾ ਸੱਦਾ, ਨਿੱਘਾ ਸੱਦਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੱਕ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨਲ ਜਾਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਵੀ ਬਣਾ ਲਏ, ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਵੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਬਣਾ ਲਏ, ਕਨਸਰਟ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਲਏ, ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਚੁੱਕਣਾ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਤੇ ਸਹਾਇਤਾ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਚੱਕ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
So, Raman, like you said with my Tet Punjabi, okay, I'm going to close it out. By hidden wealth da matlab ki hai? Hunda bhi छुपिया हुआ खजाना, है ना? I think मैं ठीक ਨਾਲ ਕਹਿਤਾ। ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਥੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹਿਡਨ ਵੈਲਥ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਯੂ ਸੇਡ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਕਿੱਲ ਸੈਟਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਹਨਾ, ਆਪਾਂ ਜੋ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਖਜ਼ਾਨਾ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰ ਦਿਸਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਜੇ if you ever wondered why we named it hidden wealth, that is the reason. There's a deeper meaning to it, and I really think our community is full of beautiful hidden wealth that we need to bring forward, and that's our goal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.